Greetings from Marriott International's corporate headquarters in Maryland. As soon as the Maryland state government allowed offices to reopen, we reopened our headquarters. Well, I will confess that the number of associates we have coming into our headquarters is far less than before COVID-19. We are eager to get back to work, to get back to something that looks more normal, just as all of you are. As an industry, there's no question we need each other now more than ever, for encouragement, for inspiration, and for consensus on the need to operate our industry with safety in mind. Safety for our associates and our guests. We are in this together, and organizations like yours are important to growing our industry in the best of times and vital to recovering our business during the most difficult times. So, I thank you for allowing me to be part of the conversation. As we continue to push through these difficult times, we believe that how we conduct our business, in our relationships with our associates, our owners and franchisees, our guests, the communities where we operate, and with partners like you, is vitally important. That's why during this pandemic we have focused on all of our stakeholders as we work first to weather this crisis and then emerge from it on the road to recovery. Now let me share a few thoughts about what I believe the recovery will look like for the industry. First, we'll see more people tentatively embrace leisure travel, primarily at drive-to destinations. I'm talking about the nostalgic road trip. That will be followed by domestic air travel, then international, and finally group. This recovery will be led in most instances by our young people, who are not only more adventurous, but they have a greater need to get back to their lives, whether that's to grow in their careers, to learn and explore, or to just get out of their homes. I'm living with my 4 adult children, and I can tell you firsthand, they are definitely ready. That desire to travel, to collect experiences, and to get together in person has not diminished in this crisis. It's perhaps stronger than ever. To be sure, the pace of this recovery depends not only on whether governments in the U.S. and around the world allow it, but even more importantly, on whether the traveler believes it is safe enough to venture out. The resurgence of the virus in the U.S. in recent weeks will temper that recovery in the next few weeks as travelers look to understand what it means for their safety. I think the hotel business will also look different on the back end of this. The entire industry is making adjustments in our cleaning, hygiene, and food and beverage protocols. We won't be able to accommodate large groups for a while at our bigger convention hotels in the way that our guests are used to. But we'll find new ways to bring people together safely. Some of us will turn to digital keys and other technology to help provide social distancing between associates and guests. We can adjust, but at the center of what we must do must be safety of our guests and our associates. Let me make one comment about wearing masks. Well, wearing masks somehow has become more political than it need be. It is clear to me that many travelers will not have the confidence that they can safely get back on the road unless they see that others are wearing masks. Some may have the view that wearing masks infringes their freedom, but that exercise of freedom will inevitably cause others to stay home, harming our recovery and the economy at large. I'd encourage all of you to advocate for sensible behavior, especially in these first months of recovery. Many changes are on the way, but through it all, there will not be a diminution in our customers' desire to travel, to collect experiences, to get together in person. And it is our industry that will deliver those experiences, fulfill those dreams, and reunite families the world over. This has always been a vital part of what the travel industry does, but it has clearly taken on new urgency with the pandemic. People who live to travel are now homebound. I haven't spent this many nights in the same bed, let alone at home, since before I went to college. Don't get me wrong, there is part of me that loves it, and I realize how lucky my wife and I are to have our adult children back home during this period. But I think it's fair to say that at the Sorenson household, everyone is longing for the day when we can travel again. I know you are all feeling the same way. We will beat this pandemic, and when we do, our industry will usher in a new era of travel, meeting the incredible pent-up global demand with safety and care. I can't wait. Thank you for all you're doing to get the world traveling again, and stay well.